Hello everyone, my name is Kieran. Welcome to another stream on the channel. Today is the very last World Cup video on the channel for this year. Obviously, the 2018 World Cup in Russia has ended on Sunday actually, so we've got to Wednesday now. But I decided it's going to be kind of the review / looking back at the predictions I made for this year's World Cup. So if you guys want to get involved in the live chat in the comment section down below, please do feel free to share your predictions and how they turned out, and also your review of the World Cup as well and what you thought of it. But yeah, we're going to get straight into it obviously with the prediction side of it. Now at the very start of the World Cup, before the first match, Saudi Arabia versus Russia, I did make a video and it was supposed to be the start of my World Cup daily series. However, obviously that didn't really plan out as I wanted to, and I decided just to do videos kind of when I felt like it instead of daily World Cup videos. I made 3 predictions in that video, which we're going to go through each one by one and see how well I did with those predictions. And as I said, you guys can have your say in the live chat of what your predictions were for the World Cup, and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below as well. So we're going to get straight into it. My first prediction obviously was the winners of the World Cup, and I did actually predict that France were going to be the winners of the World Cup, so that was a result for me. I was so happy when they beat Croatia, obviously. You know, Croatia knocked out England as well, so it was even sweeter in that sense because, you know, Croatia is just such an annoying team, and to see France actually show their quality and beat them, even though they were a bit lucky, especially in that first half, you know, just to see them get beat, and to see France, the team I predicted to win the World Cup, with a few doubters here and there as well, to see France win the World Cup when I predicted it was absolutely fantastic, and I was really happy about that. Welcome Liam, welcome to stream, mate. Thanks for joining. But yes, obviously I did get that prediction right, which I was chuffed with, absolutely chuffed with that. So yeah, I'm really happy with that one. And I think it's the first time really that when I've made a prediction about the World Cup that it has come right like that. So I'm very, very happy with that. And you guys can have you know, leave your thoughts and leave your you know, who did you say was going to win the World Cup? And did you get your predictions accurate or not? I'd love to hear that. Right, Liam here says, I think that France and Germany are going to dominate Europe for the next few tournaments. I agree. I think that's definitely France have got a young squad. They're very, very talented. No doubt about that. No doubt about that at all. And yeah, Germany were unlucky in this tournament. Obviously, they did not play up to scratch whatsoever. But I do still think they're going to be a European power. There's no doubt about that. A world powerhouse when it comes to football. So, yeah, there's no doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt, Liam. I 100% agree. So that was my prediction on who was going to win the World Cup. Obviously, the next thing that I predicted was the Golden Boot winner. Now, at the time, if you go back to that video, I did actually predict that Romelu Lukaku was going to win the Golden Boot. Obviously, I've watched him a lot for Man United. I've seen his goal-scoring talent, and also watched him play for Belgium as well. So, you know, I watched him play, and he really, really was impressive. Do apologise. Hopefully you can hear me a bit better now. Also, the focus isn't great. Anyway, yeah, the focus is not alright. Hopefully, yeah, I thought alright. Okay, technical difficulties, but hopefully you can hear me a bit better now. So obviously, yeah, the next prediction I made was the Golden Boot winner, and as I said, I did predict that Romelu Lukaku was going to win the Golden Boot. Now, he did get quite close, if you recall. I think he was either 2nd or 3rd in the list, so I'm pretty happy with that. Although, to be fair, Lukaku is a bit of a known goal scorer, really, so it was a bit of a no-brainer to predict him, even though, you know, I can say I've watched him a bit more for United. I think a lot of people would have predicted that Lukaku was going to be high in that goal-scoring ranking, so no big deal. Obviously, Harry Kane ended up winning it, which was something I really didn't expect. I really didn't expect an English player to win any sort of trophy at this World Cup, but it did seem that Harry Kane got away with the Golden Boot. So fair play to him, and congratulations for winning it. You could argue it was a bit of a fortunate one. Obviously, 3 penalties in there, 1 that comes off the back of the heel, and 2 headers, and also a tap-in as well. So you know, I think obviously, you know, it would be a bit harsh to say that, you know, he doesn't deserve the golden boot. He did have to put the ball in the back of the net, and actually that job for a striker is harder than it looks. So, you know, fair play to Harry Kane for getting the golden boot. The first time that happened since 1990, with Gary Lineker winning the golden boot. So ultimately, you know, he did well. Welcome, Manchester United Fans TV. If you are watching, guys, please do leave a like. And if you are watching this as a video, then please leave a like as well. And also, leave your comments, as I said, on what your predictions were for this World Cup and how well they actually did. But anyway, that was my prediction for the, that was my predictions for the goal scorer, the golden boot, and the winners, of course. And I got close with both of them, really. And the final prediction I made was how far could England go in the tournament, or how far would England go in the tournament. And ultimately, I ended up predicting that England would get to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Now, actually, that was pretty close. It did kind of plan out similarly to that. I didn't think that England were going to get to a semi-final, and I was so gassed that they did, to be fair, that England got to the semi-final. It was brilliant, fantastic for the whole country to see them get to the semi-final. But I didn't expect it, and I didn't predict it, obviously. So that did mean that my prediction for England only getting to the quarterfinal did also turn out not to be right. But that one was a bit better because, obviously, you know, I would have rather it gone wrong. I would rather got that prediction wrong in a good sense, in terms of, you know, not getting it right and we go and win the thing. But we didn't win the thing in the end. We only got to the semi-final. But yeah, so I got 1 out of 3 of my predictions spot on, obviously, with the winners of the tournament. And the other 2 of my predictions were pretty close, so I'm happy with that, really. So overall, my predictions for the World Cup were pretty smooth. I didn't actually make predictions for the Golden Glove or the Golden Ball, so I do apologise about that. That is why I'm not really talking about them. Yeah, those are my predictions. Also, you guys can have your say on how well your predictions went for the for the World Cup, and or how badly they went for the World Cup indeed. And yeah, obviously this is also a bit there's the point in the video where I'm going to also talk about sort of the review of the World Cup as a whole, because it was probably one of the best World Cups in living memory, really. Obviously, I can only say I've really enjoyed and embraced 3 World Cups. I've only watched 3 World Cups, to be fair. But this World Cup definitely has to be the best in terms of, you know, how far England got and the entertainment factor of it as well. I'm not sure about the quality factor, but the entertainment factor was absolutely superb. You know, 169 goals, 64 matches. You could not ask... you could not ask for a better tournament than that, and you know, it was just so enjoyable to watch, and hopefully you guys agree with that as well. It was really enjoyable. But yeah, you guys can have your say on the World Cup. I thought, some people are saying it was the best ever. I can't really comment on that because I've only seen 3 World Cups, so I haven't truly experienced, loads and loads of World Cups. I've only seen 3, so I wouldn't be able to tell you whether it's the best ever. But for me, it's the best that I've ever watched. So that's what I'd say on that. Liam says, why did United Talk delete all their content? I don't know, mate. I don't know. Apparently, he said that one of his peers at his school found like his content or something. So he said he couldn't. So he said he wanted to just like, I was talking to him, he said he wanted to take a year out from YouTube and then possibly come back to it. He still does Twitch streams. If you want to go check out his Twitch streams, it is Zach Ryback. If you want to go check out his Twitch streams, he still, does Twitch and stuff with like Fortnite. So, it's decent. So if you want to go check that out, go check it out on his Twitch. But he says he's going to be taking a year out of YouTube. So, yeah, that's that then. But yeah, I mean, that's really it for, this kind of video. It's a kind of stream/video format. Obviously, after this video, I'll be going strictly back to Manchester United content, because I know that is what you guys want to watch. But the World Cup was an absolutely superb spectacle. I loved every game, every minute of it. Well, most games anyway. But, it was a fantastic spectacle indeed. What were your thoughts on the World Cup? Leave them in the comment section down below, and subscribe for more on this channel. We hit 342 subscribers, so we are growing at a steady rate, which is brilliant. Thank you so much for all support. If you guys are new and watching this video, I would urge you to subscribe to the channel for more content on just football in general, apparently. It'll be mostly Manchester United centred, but if there is a big footballing event, I will get on that and do content about it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I've been Kieran, and I'll see you guys in a bit.